Hi, living in Boulder, vlog January 13th, 2020 at 7:05 a.m. on Monday. I just got a bike jersey. Oh, shit. I just got a bike jersey that looks like fire. So it'll go with my bike. And I think I want to do my hair like fire too. My mom says I can do hair like fire out. I'm going to do that after I start riding though, because I'm too lazy. Or rather, I'm still, trying to get as far ahead on my website as I can, on my Google Earth project as I can. I think I'm going to go over, do drive-through over at the Taco Bell right now. Kind of crave my Taco Bell. And I don't know what I'll get, but yeah, something good. I've been smoking lots of reefer, kind of high right now, but I'm almost out, dude. It's crazy. Like, you go in there and get $30, and then it's out the next day. My roommate's like, smells it and comes in. He's like, oh, give me some. I have to sell it to him, and then I'm out. I have to go till Wednesday. Oh, but it's only Monday. Maybe I should, go the rest of the day, not smoke any more weed. I've already been in there twice. In there like every day. It's crazy. Anyway, what am I talking about? Working on what's it called? Baths of Constantine. Still not done because I decided to go ahead. I was pretty sure that I would be done today, but I decided to go ahead and kind of go full Monty with the detail, and because it's big enough. And I don't know. Like, maybe I think most of the time people don't go detailed enough. I saw the movie. I didn't see the movie, but I downloaded that movie Caligula, about the Caligula, from the 70s, about the emperor, and so like I download it and then I get it on the QuickTime, and I just drug it through really quickly just to see all the scenes, just so I could do like screen captures, some stuff that was interesting architecturally. And they had an Excedra, like their main party place. They had like this big pool where they do their swimming with the maidens, and then in the background they had this like Excedra, and which is a like a like a theater, like a half circle theater, and it had, I can't remember, but it had like a bunch of levels on it, and I was like, oh wow, cool, because I wanted to put a bunch of levels on it, and so they were kind of thinking up my alley. It was about the same size, and like one of those multi-level theaters, round theaters, like you see, like they were in the movie Marie Antoinette. But So I wanted to put a ring, like a second layer ring on around all of them, and as well as the kind of the half one around the main, etc. Big one, and above the pools, and then on the upper level, they had the little indentions where I put the pools, and I decided to put little mini, etc. mini benches around, so that people, I'm imagining people having just hanging out areas, or maybe like mini classes. Imagine them doing lectures all the time, like in my idealized version of Rome. And it was sized for 11 and a half people, 5.56 meters, 219 inches, at 19 inches a person. So yes, works out great. And that was the second level. And so then the thing that I had been spending a lot of time on, which was kind of a brain killer for me, I get kind of maxed out my skills, but kind of stressed me out a little bit. But it was the fountain. I wanted to make a fountain because I was looking at the baths of the baths of Constantine that I'm working on, and I was like, I wanted to look at it without the or something like without the map, like how it really looked. Can't remember what, and I noticed there was a fountain right there, and just like the fountain from the baths of Nero, that the baths of Nero up there near baths of Agrippa, they have a fountain there. It was supposedly like one of the fountains in the bath, from the bath. It's so awesome when you find things from ancient Rome that have been there since the empire. And so I was like, what the hell is that? So I looked at, clicked on Google Earth images, and it said that was the bath of like Fontaine. And I Google Earthed it. I Wikipedia'd it, had a Wikipedia article, and it was saying that it was, well, that was built in the 1500s, but the tub on it was found nearby, and it was from the baths of Diocletian. I mean, from Constantine. And so they probably redid it in the image of Rome. And so what I did is I just looked at it and I just made a duplicate of the bath that exists now, and I put it in my bath of Constantine, you know. So, and we know that the tub is from the bath. So I made like a triple level bath, and I was just sitting there, playing with it and experimenting with it until I found what I wanted, and I'm happy with it. And so now I have to go and build three more because then I went and I stepped back and I looked at where I wanted to build them. And so that's the other thing that I was spending most of the time yesterday on, was just going and putting the little mini like benches around all the different areas and tracing in the walkways around all of them, because there's lots of them, and it just, yeah, the time just went on. I guess took forever. What can you say? I'm gonna go to Taco Bell now, and because I needed a break after fixing that thing. I was just like, Jesus God, it burnt me out. But I'm happy with what I have. It looks great, because I want to make something that looks good from a distance as well as up close, and it looks great up close. So that's realistic enough to me. Like maybe my mind works a little bit different from other people. They might be like, that's not realistic enough. But for me, it has all of the signposts that you need. Like if you think of yourself as like a facial recognition software, like AI computer or whatever, like you've got all the ingredients. Okay, good. Now I can fill in the blanks with my mind and imagine what it looked like. And it works great for that. So, yeah, I mean, even if I duplicated the exact size, and it fits the size perfectly in my Baths of Constantine. So what I'm going to do now, yeah, I'm going to go and get my brekkie now. On my roommate's BMW, even though the tags are expired, but I figure if I go so early, maybe I won't come across a cop. I don't see him around here. So let's see here, and it's kind of not totally light yet. It's just past 7. I'm just curious to see how much. Hopefully, there's not a line. I can just go right through. It's only a block from my house. Anyway, that's enough talking today. I'm gonna go and start working again. I still have energy. I could work still enough few hours. I don't know. Maybe I will finish this day, but I'm gonna just go and pump out those other fountains. It'll be easy to make now that I made that first one. The first one's hard, and I also was happy. I wanted to make a fountain not just for the Baths of Constantine, but also for the Baths of Agrippa and for the Baths of Nero. Because there was that other one it still exists, and I was going to build that. So yeah, I'm glad that I spent all this time invested figuring what I wanted to look like. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be working on the Baths of Diocletian tomorrow, which will be the day of Tuesday. Yeah, just one day before I go and pick up my bike. So yeah, I'm getting excited. It's like kind of last day of school syndrome, like Christmas, But at the same time, trying to get as far ahead as my projects as I can. So it's great. It's a great balance. All right, talk tomorrow.